Howdy, folks. Woody Walls from NeedCoffee.com here. Back again for another Wayhomer review. Here's how it goes for the uninitiated. I have just left the... Oh, there we go. I've just left the cinema. Yeah, let me adjust this. It's Atlanta. Where I've seen a film. And that's what you do at a cinema, normally. And because they don't have video games, really, anymore. So you can't go play those. And I'm going to tell you about that film on my way home. Just simpler that way. And today, we're here to talk about The Hunger Games. Alright, so, The Hunger Games. Synopsis. Basically, there was some sort of horrible thing that happened to North America. After which, well, first of all, there are all these districts that basically existed to, it appears, support this capital city, megalopolis type of thing. That's an actual word. Camera person laughing. I'm not making up words, although I could. I have an English degree. I have an English degree. I have a license to make up words, but that one I can't claim. Anyway, there was some sort of uprising in which the districts went, hell no, we're not giving you any more coal, grain, whatever. And basically the capital people smacked them down. And as part of the treaty, where's my glass? As part of the treaty, leave me alone. As part of the treaty, they said, okay, since everyone here in the capital city really likes the movie Battle Royale, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come and we're going to do the reaping, which means we're going to basically take a kid, boy and a girl, from your district. And we're going to take, so it's 12 districts, 2 each, that's 24, even I can do that math. And we're going to throw them into some sort of arena and make them fight until only one is left. Nifty. And so that is what happens. They go and they, through various means, Katniss, our heroine, gets tapped and is sent to go to the capital and play in the Hunger Games and kill a bunch of other kids. And hijinks ensue. And apparently the victor gets to go home and the losers get to die and they get to eat food while they're there and things. So, that's your basic synopsis. Now, I have not read the book series. I probably will now, because it's so I had no, I mean I knew what it was going into it. I kind of knew what the basic premise was, because I mean it really sort of is Battle Royale. But I didn't know how it was going to be handled. I didn't know about the world it was set in. I didn't know anything else. I certainly wasn't like the row of girls sitting in front of us, one of which I think needed medical attention after the Breaking Dawn Part 2 trailer. I think she fainted.
Followed by Snow White and the Huntsman.
Oh, and Snow White was because Kristen Stewart. I was just like, I said, "Are you okay?" And I think then she sort of realized, oh wait, I might be a little too old to be doing this. I don't know how old she was. So I went into this really not knowing what to expect, other than Lionsgate and the people surrounding this film have made it freaking ubiquitous. I mean, even though I haven't read the games, the books, and even I knew about it. And I don't watch television, don't listen to the radio, and yet I was fully aware of what the deal was. I mean, apart from just the trailers, it's everywhere. And a lot, sometimes you do that and you see that it's ubiquitous and you just go, are you understanding that a fan base does not equal a good box office return, as we learned with the movie Serenity? Because if you're, as we've discussed multiple times, the Serenity law of box office says if your fan base alone could make you a success, then we would have Serenity 2 in theaters. And probably Serenity 3 on its way, at least. So you have to broaden beyond the normal fan base, even though I don't know how many damn books this thing has sold. It's been amazing. So all of that to say, it's either really good and they're trying to show off the fact that it's really good, or it's okay and they're just trying to make it seem like it's really good. But here's the thing. It's really good. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming the books... Let me put it this way. If the book would have to work really hard to be as good as this damn movie. Because it's a damn good movie. Well, first of all, you've got an excellent cast in that Jennifer Lawrence is... I mean, she carries it. You've got this great supporting cast behind her. But she really does anchor the film and just, work it. She's great. The other kids that are surrounding her are great. But the supporting cast of the people there with Woody Harrelson, and let me echo the sentiments of Rob. Lenny Kravitz. Who the hell knew that guy could act? I mean, honestly, if I had not known going into the film, like Rob goes, I didn't know it was Lenny Kravitz until I saw the credits. If I didn't know it was Lenny Kravitz, I wouldn't have believed it was Lenny Kravitz, okay? And not that I had any idea, who knew that the guy could act? You never thought, are you going to go, it could have been bad. He could have said at one point, so, are you going to go my way, Katniss? But he did not, okay? So, he was great. Woody Harrelson, great. Donald Sutherland. I mean, again, to echo Rob's sentiments, you see Donald Sutherland in these small roles that are here and there, but the dude can just exude menace. I mean, it's fantastic. I like him so much. So anyway, you got this great cast. You've also got... So that draws you in, but I think the two things that really support all of that and take it from being, a very good film to just a superlative film is, number one, the world that they've built is familiar and yet not. I mean, District 12 is a run-down mining village area place, and especially, I don't know, we've seen pictures, you've seen the documentaries, you've seen whatever, and it feels real. It all feels real, probably because they went and shot it probably in a real mining town, it seems. I'd love to know the backstory on the location shooting for that. Must have been fun. Location shooting for all this must have been amazing. Anyway, so, but not just the setting and the craziness of the Capitol and how huge it is, but just the costumes between the two and the way they established without having to go... I mean, okay, let me put you this way. You find that, I mean, they're living with very little food, very little in the way of comfort out in District 12. They're not giving anything away, because Katniss goes to the games. Katniss goes to the capital city, and a lesser film would have had a line of dialogue in which Katniss, while feeling the bed, goes, "Wow, I've never felt sheets this soft." I mean, you've seen those films where they want to tell you instead of show you. You know what I mean? But all you have to, I don't even think they show her face. It's just the way she runs her hand over the covers that she's never felt anything that feels like that before. So little touches like that. But a ton of little touches like that. It's not even just like, well, that's one of 5, so when you see it, you better grab onto it and enjoy it. No. There's a whole bunch of really nice, subtle things that they do that they don't feel the need to broadcast about, because some films will say the line, and some films will not only say the line, but they'll say it with that smugness of, "Do you see what we did there? Did you see that? Oh, aren't we clever?" And you just want to punch them. You want to punch them for being so smug. But this is not that film. So the world. I love a good world, well-constructed world. Okay, but also the cinematography, the way shots are framed, the way it's and the way it's edited all together, to where it's not. They say a lot in a very short amount of time. Now, I know it's a 2.5-hour film, so it doesn't feel like a short amount of time, but what I mean by that is they use a lot of visual shorthand to put across a great deal of information. And yes, there's some bits where, you know, because it's a world that's mildly foreign to us, certain things where you don't quite know what something means 100%, but you know enough to be able to get by. And so as a complete package, it's really good, and it's really interesting in that it is quite possibly one of the more subtle science fiction films I've seen in quite some time, because I mean, I'm trying to think of what to compare it to, and by that I mean, like I said, the District 12 feels normal, and there's nothing really in the day-to-day existence that feels impossible. Now, you know, you show this to somebody 20 years ago, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's amazing." But I mean, it's hard to explain. But it's like there's not a lot of great, you know, nobody whips out like, you know, a laser sword or something. You do get some, you know, crazy CG stuff here and there. You do get it's hinted at their ability to, you know, manipulate the environment and stuff like that. But again, it's hinted at. It's shown. Nobody has to. There's no, like, for example, the fighting arena that they're in. There's no 5-minute. We've worked in an explanation of, well, here's how the arena works. It doesn't matter how the arena works. We don't care how they can do that because it's not relevant. We don't care. And so that all works. So as a complete package, it works really well. It's extremely well written, extremely well directed, and Lionsgate, we got out of a mid-afternoon showing for the 7 o'clock show, because they're showing it every half hour. They're printing money. I can't remember the last time that I walked out and went, holy crap, because there's like line of people just. So I'm very impressed and I'm very pleased, and I would say you need to see it. I mean, obviously you should see it. You should always see a matinee wherever possible, especially this. If you're going this weekend, for God's sake, go. You know, go to bed a little early, wake up, go see an 11 o'clock a.m. show, and try to get away from the crowds, because the crowds are going to be nuts. They're going to be all over this thing. So that's part of my advice. Not only will you save money, but you'll save some sanity. So yes, you should definitely see it. If not this weekend, if you want... What?
I think they're drunk.
Yes, thank you. It's not even. It's 7:30 and you're drunk. Okay. Wow. Sorry about that, folks. Somebody with their left blinker on decided to come right into my lane. Welcome to Atlanta. Yes, that was kind of like the Hunger Games, but in cars. So anyway, what the hell was I saying? So yes,
definitely
go see it. Go see it on the big screen. If you want, even if you want to say, okay, we'll wait a weekend because we're not some of those people, so that you can try to get some of it, or go during the week, whatever. But I would say, just please see it because it's good, and I was very pleased. I did not expect to enjoy the film as much as I did. Words, stuff. So, cup-wise, I'm thinking it's an extremely solid and proud 4.5 out of 5 cups. Just because it was so well orchestrated, and I think I actually would like to, because I don't get a lot of time to see movies. I mean, I have to run out and do a Wayhomer and run home and get back to work, but because I work for a complete and total asshole, self-employed, but I want to see this again so I can watch it again, so I can get the stuff that I missed, so I can appreciate how they were putting stuff together, and look for how it was constructed. You know what I mean? Some films you just want to take them apart and see what makes them tick. So yeah, very happy with the film and highly recommended. After a load of films that were just kind of like, meh, it's good to get one that is really quite excellent. So yes, it is impressive. what they were able to pull off. So there you go. Okay, so that's another way. I don't know what else to say on the subject, but I would say that, one other thing is that it is apparently the year, between this and Brave, it's the year of chicks with bows and arrows. So, that was scary. So, alright, so until next time, thanks for watching. If you have not already done so, please come and visit us. We're on Facebook, just like everybody else is. You can find us at needcoffee.com/Facebook. That's the quickest way to get to us, to take you right to our page. And like us, why don't you? Because we do more than videos. Well, somewhat. But anyway, so come visit us, and we will see you next time. Thanks for all your support for the Wayhomer Reviews. And may the traffic always be in your favor. Bye!